Hey guys, it's me, Gabby. So today I'm going to talk about my nose job because I got a nose job, and I know before going into my nose job I was looking up a lot of videos because I really wanted to know everyone else's experience, and everyone has a different experience, so I'm just going to share mine. Okay, so this is what my nose looked like before. I personally just hated the front view and the side view. This was just something that I always hated about myself, and every time I would look in the mirror, I would really just hate it. So before you get a nose job, you go in for a consultation. I had a consultation with like a few different doctors just to see like which ones I liked best. And after going to my second doctor, I decided that he was the one and I loved him. I went in, he takes a picture of your nose, he looks in to see if your septum's deviated and stuff. He like measures your nose and everything, and then they bring you to like a room and you can see on the computer what your nose will look like after the nose job. My doctor just took a picture like regular and went on Photoshop and, you know, edited it. So this is the photo that he edited on Photoshop to show me what my nose would potentially look like after the nose job. My mom was like so skeptical about it because like she like never heard of anyone who went there. So whatever, we went there and she actually was obsessed with him, and so we both just decided that he was the one to get my nose job. So we booked our appointment. They make you come in 2 weeks before the surgery to like run through everything that's gonna go on during the surgery. The day of my surgery I went in and I was really nervous about the anesthesia because I had never gotten surgery in my life. So my doctor does IV sedation, which is where it just puts you in a twilight, so you're completely breathing on your own throughout the whole surgery. You don't have a tube down your throat, which I know a lot of people who did get nose jobs, like that was their most painful part of the recovery, was like their throat hurting after. So my doctor doesn't do that. Basically, I went in, I was wearing my cute little gown, and he put the IV in. He was talking to me and like literally fell asleep, woke up, my nose was done. That was it. I didn't feel any pain throughout the surgery. Just woke up and I was in the recovery room. It felt like a second. They like let me sleep for a couple of hours, and then I woke up. I was just kind of like really tired. They took me to my car. The like worst part of the recovery to me was just that I had to sleep sitting up. I hated that part of it. I always sleep on my stomach, so it was like really hard for me to be sleeping sitting up, but you know, you get through it. The pain wasn't painful at all. I literally took Tylenol extra strength the whole week. It wasn't a painful recovery at all. Or the first day you have a bandage around your nose because it bleeds a lot, but that part kind of gross. After a day it stops bleeding. Alright, so this part's pretty graphic, but this is pretty much what I looked like when I stepped foot out of the doctor's office. My nose was bleeding a lot, but it wasn't bad at all. I was just bored for like a week. Like by day 3, I was already like feeling so great. I went with my mom to the mall, felt fine. Like obviously I still had my cast on. I think this was day 3 of my recovery, and that was me on the way to the mall. Some people have a worse recovery. I had, oh wait, right, oh my god. 2 weeks before the surgery, I took these pills called arnica to prevent you from bruising, and they also inject you with it during the surgery. Well, my doctor did this during the surgery. They inject you with a dose of it as well. So I had very minimal bruising. Like I didn't bruise a lot at all. This was the morning I woke up after my surgery, and as you can see, there's very minimal bruising. So basically the pain after, I just felt a lot of pressure on my face. Like obviously the cast was on my face, which was kind of annoying, but it just felt like a lot of pressure. It wasn't really painful at all. It was just like pretty much uncomfortable. He did open on me, so you make an incision right here, and then it's like the smallest scar. It goes away very, very quickly. It's just easier for the doctor. If you can see very closely, right at the bottom of my nose, there's like a small scar. It's so small you can barely see it. And for me, what he did was, my biggest concern was that my nose like drooped downwards and the tip was like really ugly. When I would smile, my tip would droop. That was like my biggest thing. So he narrowed the bone here. He put stitches from here to here to narrow it. Then he narrowed the tip and he lifted it so it wasn't drooping anymore. And now my nose, like the tip of my nose is really hard. So like everyone's always like, what the fuck? It's hard. After the 1 week of having the cast on, you go back to your doctor and he takes the cast off, and this part was like my most exciting part for me. This is the most important part of the whole video. So I watched a lot of videos right before my nose job, and I was expecting immediate results. Like I was expecting my nose to look perfect from the day I got it off, and I was like so excited. And I remember this so perfectly. I'm sitting there, and getting the actual cast off didn't really hurt. It just felt like they were taking like a big sticker off your nose, but like they had to take stitches out, and that kind of hurt, but it wasn't that serious. The pain like was over after a minute. So when they took the cast off, the first thing my sister said was, "Oh my god, it looks so bad. It literally looks like you have a mushroom tip." And so, you know, this really discouraged me because I was really excited about this. My sister just straight up told me it looked so bad in front of the doctor and everything. I was so upset. My doctor came in and he was like, "This is like one of the best nose jobs I've ever done. You're gonna be so happy with the result." For me, by like 6 months is what I knew my nose was gonna look like. So the way my doctor explained it to me is like every day you wake up and it's a new surprise. So like your nose changes every day. Like every day I woke up and it looked better, and like everyone at school would be like, "Oh my god, wow, it looks so good." And they were all low-key talking shit. So you know what? Joke's on them, because look how cute my nose is now. Okay, so this is me pretending that my nose is cute when I knew it just was so swollen that it just wasn't cute. And this is the side view. This is the other side. And then this is me when I woke up the next morning. It was double the size. So basically, don't get discouraged when you get your cast off, because it's not gonna look cute. It's not gonna look good. I mean, it might, but like definitely won't look at its 100%. It's not fully recovered for 1 year. So you can't like hit it or, you know, get punched in the face or like anything crazy like that. You have to just be really careful. And the first month you can't be in the sun because your nose is super sensitive, obviously because you just had surgery. So it's really, you have to wear a lot of sunscreen. The one thing that bothered me the most about my recovery was that my nose was so oily. The way my dermatologist explained it to me is that there's swelling and then your skin and then your bone. So as the swelling is going down, it's extracting oils. Mine was so greasy. I used to carry the oil blotting pads everywhere. Like, it was so bad. One of the side effects is to have an oily nose after. Some people might not have that, but I did. Okay, so here's some after pictures of my nose, and I just want to say that I'm definitely 100% supporter of anyone who wants to get a nose job. At the end of the day, it is your face, and you can do whatever you want to it, so you shouldn't care what other people think. But don't forget to always love yourself, no matter with or without a nose job, because you are beautiful no matter what. That is pretty much it, I think. Is that it? Alright, so thank you so much for watching. If you aren't already subscribed, then please subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Ooh.